This week I'll be talking about buying a road-going track car. This model that we're looking at today is an Audi TT, which is a modified Audi TT coupe. Standard car's 225 brake horsepower. This one has a lot of modifications with 300 brake horsepower. This particular car was used as the pace car for the DTM Touring Car Championship, and it will retail for just under £40,000. You don't have to be spending that level of money. If you want a weekend vehicle, like a Westfield or a Caterham, you can pick one up with a little bit of hard work for around about £5,000 to £10,000. One thing you have to check when you're buying a road-going track car is obviously the condition. Service history is not that important. It is important, but it's not as important as the actual documentation to the modifications that have been done on the car. Always check the documentation and make sure it matches what's been modified on the car. When you're buying something like this, it's always better to be buying off a specialist as well. Always check for crash damage on the vehicle, bad fitting panels, scuffs to the bodywork, anything that makes you feel a bit suspect. Always check it out. The modifications on this vehicle have been very extensive. Lowered springs, stiffened suspension, and the greater horsepower. One thing you'll find on track cars is you tend to get a lot more wear on one side or the other because of the way that people actually race around the tracks. Don't let that put you off. Just obviously check for the condition of the tyres, the wheels, check the steering, and it's always good advice to drive one of these cars before you actually get carried away and purchase it. Next week I'll be back and I'll be talking about another used car deal.